Hello. What's up, everyone? I'm just eating. I'm tired. It's gonna be a chill day. My music's playing. It's gonna be a very chill day, guys. Unless you guys bring energy to me, then it'll be good. But chill's good too. It's okay. I'm tired. Hey, this is nice. Usually I'm very performative. I always pretend that I'm not tired. And then, you know, be all lively and bubbly. This is Chilton, okay? She's still cool. She's just, you know, less performative. I wanted to talk about some stuff about work habits. I might as well start there. I work too hard. I'm trying not to anymore. My kid is in school full time, which is exciting. And I decided that one of the things I want to work on is having more rest, because my kid is almost 5 and I've been working chronically for 5 years. They correlate, I don't know why. And I'm tired of it. That's not how I want to live my life. I want to live my life in a way that I believe. Just had a lot of philosophical things going on. Like, I want to rest more because I want to believe that there's more time. Oh, thank you. Thumbs up. Do you guys ever have time anxiety where you're just like, oh, I don't have any time to do shit. Like, I have to do everything all at once. And I mean, I've talked about this before, where slowing down actually makes you believe you have more time. And then I thought about the scarcity mindset versus like abundance mindset. And I was like, I need to believe. And I'm learning to believe in abundance. And I don't even think abundance is the proper word. Sufficient mindset. Sufficiency mindset. I feel like abundance is like a little much. Like, that's like reaching. We don't have abundance of everything. We don't have abundance of money. Well, I do. But you know what I mean? Like, we don't have abundance of time. We don't have abundance of everything. I think sufficient is a good word. Anyways, so like, if you broke up with someone, or someone broke up with you, or, you know, friendship, relationship, whatever, you spend less time with someone. Abundance mindset would be like, if someone steps back, it creates space for the right connections to deepen. I like that. Okay, success and worth. So I tie my success with my worth, and I don't think that's good. I want to untie them. I'm a good enough person. I don't care if I'm successful anymore. It would be nice, but it's also not. Success is going to mean a different thing to me. And right now, I think success is being able to listen to my body, being able to live more calmly and peacefully and joyously and happily and fun and less stressed. I think success would be enjoying my everyday life versus caring about like titles and like income and like defined by all this stupid shit that doesn't define you, you know? Anyways, I digress. So success and worth. Abundance, I'm going to say sufficient. I'm tired of abundance. It's not the word for me. Sufficiency mindset would be, I am always worthy and enough. Success to me is enjoying my everyday life. Everything else is choice, not requirement. I like that. You know, like, we don't have to be proving all the time. That's my thing. I'm tired of proving. I'm just gonna chill. If it happens, it happens. I'm gonna have fun doing what I'm doing, and that's good enough for me. Opportunities. Sufficiency mindset would be, if it's right for me, it will come back around. If not, something better will. I like that, you know? It's nice. Okay, time. This is my biggest thing. I'm right on time for my life. I will take it at my own pace. It's not a race to the end. It's a stop and smell the roses. I like that. It's nice. If you guys have money issues, since I don't, it doesn't matter. I'm so annoying. Yes. I have money. Yes. All right, stop rubbing it into people's faces. Okay, I got it. Okay. Money and resources flow in and out, and I can trust the cycle. Personal power. Instead of telling yourself that you need this person to make you happy, you need this person to make you feel good, you can say, I create my own value, my joy, my connection. I am not dependent on others to hand it to me. Self-worth in comparison. Okay. Their win does not just diminish mine. There's room for everyone to shine. I really like that one. That one was good. There's room for everyone to shine. Do you guys get jealous? I get hella jealous when someone is like successful. That's why I'm not on social media, because I'm like, fuck my friends. They're killing it at life. Fuck them. And I don't like that. I think that's pretty toxic. I want to work on that. I want to be less jealous. Everyone is on their own path. Everyone's on their own journey. Just because you're seeing the highlights of their life doesn't mean that they're always feeling like that. Even if they got promoted, they might hate their promotion. You don't know, right? You don't know what their day-to-day life looks like. I guess I'm saying that instead of focusing on what other people have, focus on cultivate what you want in your life, and fuck what everyone else is doing. You're on your own journey, you know? Jealousy. Back to jealousy. I had one that was a really big thing. Okay. I used to be really jealous. I kind of still am. I'm a jealous person. It's something I manage. It's because of trauma that Vietnamese women are very jealous because a lot of Vietnamese men, this is generational trauma, cheat on their wives, have second families, move on, There's just so much trauma, and they always have the same spin on the story. It's like, you were replaced by someone else. You were replaced by a hotter, better version of yourself. So that's kind of one of my biggest traumas, and one of the biggest life stories I have to unlearn. Anyways, so my husband, I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, what if he married someone else? Someone more beautiful, someone more young, someone more hot, someone more smart, someone more than me. And then, if he left me for her, right? And then I was like, I think ChatGPT told me this one, but I think it's a really nice one to talk about. It's a paradox, but it works out for you. It would be like, even if that did happen, and it does happen, right? Sometimes people leave for a better person, and they're kind of better. You can size, obviously everyone's equal and different, and yeah, kumbaya, whatever, but they're better than you. I guess I would say that, or ChatGPT said that just because they're more doesn't mean you're less. And I was like, oh, that's nice. I'm going to use that all the time. So I put it in my journal so that, I don't know, I think it would help me with the comparison game. Because we know that, yeah, people are going to be more talented, more beautiful, more whatever, more successful, have more money than you. But that doesn't mean you're less. I don't think so. Yes, anyways, it was just a cute little thing I wanted to bring up. Okay. I had a funny thing. I have a few funny things, I think. So I'm just going to say them, jot them down. I kind of like it. It's kind of quiet here. If anyone's listening, cool. I appreciate it. Anyways, let's see. So my husband used to work at this company called J2. It is an interesting company. It's a boys club. I'm sure there's a lot of sexual harassment. There's a lot of things. This one guy, he's watching porn on his computer, but it's one of those computers that you can use anywhere, interchangeable, and other people can use it to program. And then someone logged on and saw that it was porn. Anyways, things like that happen a lot at J2. There's a lot of inappropriateness at J2. Whatever. Okay, so I hope it's okay to talk about all this. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They should do something about it. It's really awful. I was just thinking the other day, because it's a really funny joke, that there's an ad thing that you could put up an ad on the bulletin board, and it was saying selling sofa, and it said only fucked on it twice. I just thought it was so funny. It was like, why would you sell your sofa and disclose that you fucked on it twice? And it's only like it's a good thing. I don't know. I thought that was the funniest thing. Okay, I'm over it. It's so funny. People are so funny. It's like you don't have to disclose if you banged on your sofa. And if you did, why would it be so good that you only did it like twice? It's still kind of gross. Like one is too much, all right? If anything, you should put never banged on the sofa. But then also if you said that, I feel like people would be like, why would you have to say that? You probably did bang on it. I don't know. It's funny. I just thought it was so funny. Whoever wrote that, like, thank you so much. You've brightened my life. Let's see. Oh, I already said this one. I was talking to a friend because I'm in a situation, or I was thinking about a situation, and sometimes I think it's like the half glass, half full, half full, half empty mindset. The perspective is that, you know, sometimes you're grateful for the situation. I was thinking, this is what I was thinking. I was in pain because of a situation, and then I was like, man, it sucks that I'm looking at it as a glass half empty. And then instead of saying, I need to look at it like it's a glass half full, my friend said, he's very wise. I wish I didn't say that about him. I don't want to compliment him. He said that at least it's still water. And I like that. I was like, wow, that's so true. It's like, who cares if it's half empty, if it's full, if it's like only a little bit, there's still water in it. And then I thought about life experiences in general. And then I was like, no experience you have will be ideal. Like maybe once in a blue moon, you'll have like a perfect situation where you're very happy with the situation. It could not go any better. But most of the time, it's not ideal. You know, your situation is not ideal. And then I was like, man, instead of thinking about, you know, you're always thinking about why it's not ideal. Why, like, what can we make to make it better? And, or shitting on it for not being good enough. I can think of it like it's still water. It's still an experience. Even if it's not the best experience, it's an experience. I'm like alive. It made me more happy about my pain too, or more tolerant of my pain. I don't know. It was a nice thought. All right. I think I'm done with that one. Oh yeah, this is fucked up. I thought this was funny. Actually, let's talk about this. Maybe it'll lead into that, because that's a funny joke. And I don't know where it is. Oh, here. I think this is a common thing with religion. I think like Christian, Catholic religion, and it's no one's fault. It's just what it is, that they can shame men into feeling bad about masturbating, about like exploring their bodies. And the other day, this guy was on. Oh, my hair. Let me fix it. Is it this side? Yes, it is this side. Okay. This guy was on, and he was saying that he feels bad for like killing all of those sperm, and then flushing it down the toilet. And I've already talked about how like even if you like inseminate a woman, most millions of that sperm is dying anyways. Only one gets into the egg. So it's like a function of nature anyways. But I was talking about, and I looked it up on ChatGPT, but apparently it's kind of, I'm going to paraphrase, and it's kind of off, but your balls, your testicles make sperm already, like always, and then if it's not being used, it's like being discharged, it's dying anyways. So I was saying that everyone should just masturbate away, you know, like we shouldn't feel shame about masturbation because it's consensual. You know, I feel like if you don't masturbate, you're gonna go a little crazy. Like this is a need. Your body is saying, I'm horny, can take care of me, you know, in a healthy way. And I don't know. I hope someday this guy, I was telling him all sentimentally, like I was trying to be like heartwarming and being like there's no shame in enjoying your body. There's no shame in enjoying this experience. You know, like life is suffering. Like at least you have this one moment of ecstasy. And like you should never feel shame about your sexuality because we're all animals before we were human. And why does society have to dictate our animalness? You know, like this is a very primal, natural thing, and that can be beautiful if it's consensual. And if you're doing it to yourself, you're definitely consensual. You know what I mean? Anyways, I was all sentimental about it, and then the thing he says back, he's a Zennial. The thing he said back was, oh, I sent him ChatGPT and like the list of reasons why the sperm is gonna die anyways. And then the thing he sent back after my sentimental message was, damn, your font is big. I was like, that's fucked up. Can you not be such a dick to me? A lot of Zennials have told me my font is big on my phone. I think it's better for my eyes. I don't know. I don't think I need it to be that big. I can see smaller fonts. I can see the smallest font. But why do I have to? You know, it's like better for my eyes. And I don't know. Don't judge me. Okay. Let's see. You know, I was telling ChatGPT, I'm afraid of being canceled. Everyone is a little afraid of being canceled. You guys have too much power out there, you SJWs. I mean, good for you, because that's what you wanted, right? A little bit more power, a little bit more control over the situation that the world is shitty. I get that. I'm like, but I also want to be me, you know? I also want to make fucked up jokes because I like fucked up jokes. I think they're funny, you know? I was telling ChatGPT that I think I'm on a tightrope. Like, some of my jokes are pushing the limits, but I also talk about what I really value on this channel. It's not like I actually value, let's just say, okay, we were talking about, what were we talking about? We were talking about how I'm a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile, okay? Okay, everyone remembers the story. If anyone's listening, it's like this 17-year-old was at a 21 and older club. I thought he was 21. I was 22. He bought me drinks. We flirted and all this stuff. And anyways, people are calling me a pedophile because it's funny, okay? I'm not actually a pedophile. I hope they don't get canceled for it, you know? Oh, this was a joke that I wanted to say. If people were around telling me I was a pedophile, I'd be like, look, it's either statutory rape or no rape at all. I love that joke. It's so funny. But it's, you know, it's not my value. You know, it's not hateful. It's just a funny, like, thing to say, you know? Like, it's ridiculous to say I only want to rape if they're under 18. It's ridiculous to say, you know? It's like the sofa thing. Like, only fucked on twice. It's just ridiculous to say. Yeah, but I'm always worried about getting canceled about shit like that because, I mean, they're fucked up. It's kind of crazy. It's harsh jokes. But I think that's always what jokes are kind of supposed to be. They're, like, supposed to push the line. They're not supposed to be authentic. That's not what I actually think. I broke up with the guy really quickly. I felt betrayed. Whatever. What was I saying? I don't know. Again, I'm really tired, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. I guess I'm saying that if I was canceled, I would know that I would want to learn something from it. I do. I don't care that I was canceled. I want to learn if I can grow from a situation. If I was fucked up and like it was hurtful to somebody, I would want to see if I can change it if it was my bad. But I also wouldn't be like condemning myself just because society condemns me for my whatever, my mess ups, me being human. I'm not gonna condemn myself for being human. If they cancel me, they cancel me. I'm gonna still love myself. I don't care if other people love me. They can cancel me all day long. I want them to have less power over me because it's not okay that I'm fear driven into being politically correct. I feel like we all should be wanting to grow, wanting to learn, not fear-driven into shutting up about your thoughts. It doesn't end racism because you're being quiet about racism, okay? It doesn't end racism because you scared people into shutting up about their racism. They are still racist. They will tell other people in their four walls, like things. They will still teach that to their children because fear isn't really doing anything except for making them suppress it. And then there's this backlash of people who want to be the opposite of suppressing it. So it's only making things worse. I'm just saying, SJW, just think about like the consequences of what's going on in society and then be like, is this really is this the most effective way to end racism? I'm not saying I know enough about like how to end racism. I don't know how to end racism, but I'm just saying that I don't think that's the way. Canceling people is not the way. Man, I have a lot of jokes. I don't know why. I'm telling them so chilly. I hope they come off really good. I don't know, and I just don't care either because I'm tired. At least I came. At least I made it. At least I'm present. At least I tried. That's how I feel today. Oh, hi. Let's see, translation. She said, stop your bitching. Okay. Bryant, is it okay if I say your name? Should be fine. I don't think you care. Bryant does not like SJWs either, okay? So, like, relax. You agree with me. Thanks. I was gonna say something about my husband. It's so funny. So, like, I was a stay-at-home wife, and I felt very insecure. He makes all the money, and if anything were to happen, like he cheats on me, I'd be kind of fucked. So I made him sign this thing that said, like, if anything were to happen, like if you cheat on me or if you leave me, I get at least X amount of dollars, like 30% of your income in alimony. Like, I made him sign a thing. And then I also told him, like, I'm going to leave all of our assets under my name. So then, like, he said, fine. He cares about me. He wants me to feel, like, secure. And then, so he said, fine. Man, I'm just, like, the best wife. You women, listen to me. I'm, like, good at, like, getting my man to give me all his money. Anyways, so then... What happened? Oh, years later, he realizes that all of our money is just under my name. He thought it was going to be under his name as well. And he was like, what the fuck? Like thousands of dollars. It was like under my name. And then he talks to me about it. He's like, you're cooking the books. And I was like, what are you talking about? You told me I could do this. And it was just so funny. It's just like, he felt so like, what the fuck? And we didn't even change it. I was like, yo, this is where we are at. I already told you this is where we're at. If you didn't know about it, then that's your own fault because you weren't checking our finances. And I do this joke because it's like, I call it Financial Fridays, but it's like I put a little money here, put a little money here, put a little money here. He hates that joke. It's so funny. Brian, how do you feel about all that? Is it funny how I can manipulate my man? I think it's hilarious. You do you. Yes, I am doing me. I don't know why. You said that women manipulate men. They're good at it. I agree. I would say that it wasn't a manipulation though. I told him that this is what's going to happen. He just assumed it would also be under his name. It's not my fault. Best decision he's ever made. Like in How I Met Your Mother. Best decision he's ever made. Putting all of his assets under his wife's name. What do you guys think? Brian, would you trust me if it was you in that position? Would you trust me? I know. I feel like I am legendary. I think I'm the woman version of Barney Stinson. I feel like I'm working it pretty good. My husband's a chump and he likes it. I sometimes ask him, "Are you regretful that you married me?" And he still says no. It's pretty good. Okay, I had some stuff. My in-laws, would I trust you? Yeah. See, that's right. That's why he could put all of his assets under my name and it'll be just fine. I'm taking good care of it, you guys. You can trust me with your money. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So I want to buy like sexy time items, sex toys, lubrication, whatever, on Amazon. This is my Amazon account, right? Why not? Like, that's where you buy most of your stuff on Amazon, except for Brian's, because he doesn't buy anything from Amazon. He's weird. He gets his grocery delivered to his door. They come into his house, but he never buys anything from Amazon, which is crazy, because you can buy literally everything and have it shipped to your house. Whatever. I'm over it. All right. I complain enough about him and his lifestyle. My in-laws use my account. They use my Amazon account, but they don't only use my account. They look through my purchases. They always look through my purchases. So, of course, I'm trying to be polite, and, you know, we're Asian. We don't talk about sex. We don't, you know, even though they know we have sex, how do we make our daughter? Whatever. And besides, they don't want to know about, like, what toys we're using or whatever, what kind of lube we're using, you know, whatever. And then so I was being polite, so I asked one of my friends to buy it from me from Amazon and ship it to my house. And she's been doing it for a long time. And then one day I was, like, complaining. I was like, I don't like that they're snooping. I really don't. So I think just to punish them, I should buy my sex stuff on Amazon, on the account, so that they can see it, and then they'd be like, oh my god, I never want to look again. I think that's a good tip for anyone that's like having problems with their parents or in-laws snooping in their shit. Just like start doing, what am I saying? Like with mail, subscribe to like porn sites or like sex toy things, or like just to fuck with them, because it's an invasion of privacy when they're snooping into my purchases, you know? So I'm thinking, I'm gonna buy like butt lube and some really nasty stuff. Maybe I'll pretend to buy a sex swing, and my in-laws also return my items, so I'm going to make them return the sex swing. I thought that was pretty funny. I could even tell them why we're returning it. Be like, it's not aggressive enough or something. Yeah, they'll be mortified, but I think it's pretty funny. That's what they get. Brian, do you have that same situation? Like, you feel like you're, I don't know, was your grandma snoopy? Was your aunt snoopy? Did they look through your stuff? Did you feel like they were invading your privacy? Man, Asian people do it all the time. It's hell annoying. Okay, I have a guy friend of mine. He cries. What am I saying about that? Oh, wait, Brian says something. As you say, hey, son, as you say, makes fun of me a lot. He is the one who said that my font is big. It's fucked up. Let me see. Let me show you my font. You guys are fucked up. He's fucked up. Oh, God, never mind. Let me show you something that's not too, here, my self-growth bullshit. Look, do you guys think that's too big? It's nice, isn't it? It's good. It's better for your eyes. You should, like, I can see small fonts, as you say. I can see it. I don't know. Should I prove it to you? Maybe you could put one of those, like doctors, like, eye test things, and I can do it. What's wrong with the big font? The big font is good for you. Like, if I could, I wish I could go bigger. That was the biggest it could go. Sorry. Brian says, I didn't have sex toys or porn, but they would always enter my space without knocking. Oh, that's annoying. Me too. And did they snoop through your shit? Like, read your diary and shit? Brian says, she lives in Times New Roman. That's not true. Well, maybe. I mean, why change it? There's no reason to change fonts, you know? All of them, it's just reading. Who cares? Or writing. Who cares? What's wrong with my font? I feel like every Zennial I know always says, damn, that font's big. I'm like, fuck you guys. Okay, so my friend, he cries, right? And I want to be there for him. And I want to support him. And I realized that, like, I was thinking about it once. My husband doesn't cry a lot, but he did cry once. He only cried, like, since I've known him, 5 times. Since I've known him. And a couple of those times is because someone died. You know, like, anyways. I flinched once when he was crying. I was, like, scared and, like, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it because it was just a stressful situation. Very, very stressful situation. But, I mean, I just, it never occurred to me that he would cry. It was a little shocking. So I told my friend that I want to do some exposure therapy so that I can get used to watching men cry and be like, not flinching, like be like, this is normal. And it should be normal. And I feel like if I'm going to complain about the fact that men don't cry enough in society, then I should do my part to make myself feel more comfortable, like normalize it. Okay. When I was on YouTube, all I could find were women shaming men for crying, saying that they're not men. And I was just like, what the fuck? You guys suck. I wonder if they were fake videos anyways, or I saw sports guys crying because that's okay, right? I don't know why it's okay for like a professional sports guy to cry because he worked so hard and then he finally gets like the awards or the goal or the winning. I don't fucking know. Whatever you guys do with sports. And then anyways, I don't know why that's acceptable because that is a very beautiful moment and he's crying about it, but that's acceptable. But then like if a guy cries because he's having a stressful day or like because, I don't know, the bills came and he can't pay them. Like those are really big things that a guy should be able to cry about. Everyday stresses is hella, it'd be nice and it'd be better for society if we can all be okay with men crying. You know, it's a healthy thing. It's more healthy than what they do, you know, getting angry, redirecting it. Look at me. You guys are all like, you guys hang out with me and all I do is talk shit about men. How does that make you feel? Do you guys do that? You know, like you get angry, you misdirect, you fire at other people who don't deserve it. I don't know what else you do. You escape. We all escape though, to be fair. It's a woman thing too. What I'm saying is that I wish there were more exposure. I wish there was more people who are vulnerable, who could cry, men who could cry on YouTube and show it and, I don't know, just expose us to it and cry about stuff that isn't like someone died. It's always somebody dies. You haven't seen this family member in so long. A soldier comes back from war or sports. Those are the only reasons like men are allowed to cry, and I think that's retarded and we need to do something about it and normalize crying when it's just a stressful situation, you know, like everyone needs to cry. It's healthy. Okay, moving on. Oh shit, I even have ChatGPT wrote some reasons why it's okay for men to cry. Okay, physical benefits. Oh, horny is back. What is GERT? What is this thing? You know, I'm always looking up stuff. I think Brian was making fun of me for being old, but he's also old. He's older than me. GERT, yo. I have no idea. I don't know what that means. Can you explain it, horny? Yeah. Okay, physical benefits to crying. Tears aren't just water. Emotional tears contain stress hormones like cortisol. When men cry, they help flush these chemicals out of their body, which can lower tension and reduce the psychological effects of stress. Crying can also stimulate a parasympathetic nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation after emotional high. See? It's good. Yogurt, it just peak brain riot knowledge. What? Duh, no. If it's not, then why would you say duh? I don't get it. Yes, I just want to convince everyone it's good to cry. Let me continue. Emotional processing. Suppressing emotions forces the brains to carry that weight longer, which can lead to emotional numbness or irritability. Crying is a natural release valve. It signals to the body and mind that it's safe to process what's happening. For men who have been taught to tough it out, allowing tears can be the gateway to deeper self-awareness and emotional resilience. So good. Mental health. Bottled up emotions can increase the risk of anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues that like high blood pressure. Men who permit themselves to cry tend to have healthier coping mechanisms because they are not relying solely on distraction or suppression to manage their difficult emotions. Relationship connection. Crying can only strengthen intimacy and trust. When men show genuine vulnerability, it often encourages others, partners, friends, families to open up in return. This emotional reciprocity deepens bonds and fosters a more supportive environment. Okay, I also think there are some people you should not cry in front of because they're gonna bitch at you and make you feel bad, and that's not what you need when you're first starting to cry. Like, eventually I hope you guys can get strong enough to be like, fuck what everyone thinks, fuck them, I'm gonna do what I need to do that like is super healthy for me, and fuck everyone. Okay. That's always my model, just fuck everyone and their stupid opinion. But in the beginning, while you're like vulnerable, and this is such a vulnerable thing, I would suggest not doing it in front of people who would just shit on you anyways. That would be too uncomfortable, you know? Like, even people who wouldn't shit on you but be too uncomfortable in that situation. So do it in your own space, kind of like masturbation. Masturbate and cry. Those are always Aunt Tin's things to say. I don't know. See, horny, I don't know what you're saying. How you been, horny? It's been a week. You had a good week? Anyone say anything beautiful about your week? Oh, did you guys all do my homework and masturbate? I sure did. I don't care, whatever. Masturbation is healthy and nothing to be ashamed of. You guys, you do you. Let's see. Oh, I also wanted to say, I don't know if you guys are on my social media, but I've stopped posting daily. I've decided it's not worth it. Brian says, next week's assignments, make sure you masturbate and cry at the same time. That's hard. I don't think I could cry and masturbate at the same time. I don't think I could come and cry at the same time. Actually, I think I can. Women do that all the time, you know, when they're like making love and it's a very emotional thing for a woman. Sometimes I would cry. It happens. But it's usually like a beautiful kind of thing. It's not like a I'm sad kind of thing. That is for us guys. What is, for you to cry? I don't know. I think this is difficult. Not the same time. I feel like that's too ambitious. But if you guys can cry, that's next week's homework. It would be nice. Even if you couldn't cry, if you could just like feel your pain, touch your heart, you know, be there for yourself. I know it's so kumbaya, but it works, you know. Anyways, but I'll also be there for you guys too. If you guys have like sad things to talk about, we can talk about it here. I hope it's not like too heavy, but like, you know, I'm here to listen. We're all here to be supportive, so, or I would hope that, or else I'll time out anyone that's not being supportive. For me, it's a skid, I don't know what you're saying. Why? Horny, it's so hard. Abundance mind. What is this? What is skidbady? Is basically chaotic internet nonsense at its finest. It started with a weird catchy song by a Russian band, Little Big, in 2018, and then got revived in meme culture through TikTok. Okay. The bizarre skidbady toilet universe. What the fuck is that? What is this? It's just rubbish. Not that deep. Okay. Thank you for explaining, as you say. Anyways, yes, please come, guys. It's good for you guys. And cry. All the C's. Okay, yeah. Oh, I was saying, I don't want to post every day anymore. I don't want to be a prisoner of the algorithm gods. If it's just not worth my mental health and I have a lot of other priorities like my daughter and my life and in general. I just want to enjoy my life. I don't think it matters if I'm quote unquote successful. I talked about this before, but I just want to say success can mean that you like your everyday life. Like you enjoy eating your breakfast, you're present, you're grateful for all the things you have, you know, like you can take it slow. Like anyways, that's where I am. So I'm pretty happy with my life right now. I used to complain about working too hard. Now I'm like, fuck working too hard. I have nothing to prove. Chill, bro. About which one? Working or the C's? Let's see, what else is there? How you guys been? Yeah, tell me if you guys had a good week. You guys have a bad week. Anything you're grateful for this week? I am grateful my kid started school. She is in TK. It's crazy. She goes to this really fancy school. So it's really expensive. It's very beautiful. It looks like a movie when we go up there. I don't feel like I belong with my stupid Camry. Anyways, I keep telling her, she's only 4, but I keep telling her that I think she should gold dig her way up. Like, and yeah. And find another, like, a husband in that area that has, and mommy doesn't want to work no more. I'm grateful for mewing. What's a mewing? Horny, you always have all these weird words. I have no idea. Wait, you're 19 or 20, right? Mewing is a facial posture technique that went viral online, especially, oh, look, you're teaching me so much about pop culture. I am grateful. Where you press your entire tongue flat against the roof of your mouth, okay, including the back of your tongue. Keep your teeth lightly touching with lips closed. The idea is, okay, improve jawline definition over time, encourage proper tongue posture, help with breathing and oral health. Okay, so that's to get a chiseled jawline. Is it working for you, Horny? This guy is insane. Maybe he's just eccentric. Is it working? I actually don't. You know what I do to get a better jawline? I bronze. You can do that. Men have been wearing makeup these days. I think it's kind of cool. Sadly, no, it's not working. I hear that. You know, my aunt bought this vibration machine. It's not a sex machine. Relax, guys. It is supposed to like vibrate the fat away. It was expensive. I think it was like $2,000. And I was like, that is going to be a very expensive coat rack. And I was right. Like, it doesn't work, you know? I don't know if those kind of like things really work. But it worked for my cat. Your cat does that? This guy is eccentric. Let's see. Oh, I've already talked about this. Sorry, I'm just running through the stuff. I have 1,000 thoughts and I always want to talk about shit, so. Is your cat fat? Does he have a bad jawline? Maybe he could just Facetune and then look beautiful. How do you guys feel about that? Like, I feel like everyone, even professionals do it. So I'll go see a professional and I'll be like, I thought you looked like this, but they really look like that. You know what I mean? They look older. They look like it's a slightly more unattractive version of themselves. And I'm like, why would you even put your, like, this fake false self forward? I feel like I get disappointed when I see the real you. You know what I mean? I feel like those Facetune is, you think it's helping you, but it's like, I don't know. It kind of puts like this high expectation. I think it's better, if anything, you should do the opposite of Facetune. You should make your photos look uglier, so then when people actually see you, they think it's like you're so much more beautiful, you know? Like, lower expectations. I don't know. What do you guys think? By the way, how many push-ups can you do at once? I don't know. I don't do push-ups. Is this a test? How many can you do, Gabe? I feel like this is just a thing. He totally wants to show off. And that's fine. You tell us. We can support you. Maybe celebrate your wins, you know? I do not believe... I don't really like working out just to look a type of way. I think I have to enjoy what I'm doing no matter what I'm doing. So if I'm going to work out, I have to like it. I don't do push-ups. I don't like that. I don't like pushing iron. I don't like that. I don't like counting my reps. I don't like that. So I don't do any of that. Zero. That's funny. I like that. That is very good. Look, I don't have to work out. My daughter's very heavy. So like, she's my workout. This side, this side is not as defined as this side because my right hand is stronger. Damn, look at that. That looks so good. This side looks like tiny. It's like only like I don't know, not as much muscle. Sad. Anyways, I don't do push-ups, but if you want to like hold my daughter, that will make you stronger. Though I wouldn't let you hold my daughter. Let's see. You know, I asked what we're grateful for, so I'm gonna say what I'm grateful for just because I don't know. It's nice to be positive sometimes, you know? I am grateful that currently I feel safe. I'm grateful I can rest more. I'm grateful for you guys for being on today. You guys are cool people. I don't know. It's nice. I do these gratefulness things with my husband, and I do them in general. I just think it's nice to expose other people to this because it's like a muscle. If you wonder, if you think about what you're grateful for more often, then you'll be more grateful for shit, you know? And then it makes you more happy. That's my thing. Are you a Sigma? No, kind of. Are you talking about, female, Sigma, female, like personality, right? Bryant and I were talking about this the other day. I had no idea what Sigma was. I am a Alpha Sigma. That's what they say. Female. Yeah, because I'm captivating and charismatic, but I also, like, give no fucks about society and, like, where I rank. I used to actually rank really low in society. Yes. I was poor. I was an outsider. People didn't want to hang out with me. I was uncomfortable in my skin. But I also didn't care too much about societal, maybe because of that experience. I feel like everyone's just a person, and I feel like we shouldn't, like, define ourselves by the stupid, like, arbitrary pyramid, hierarchy, pyramids, societal, like, bullshit, ladder, bullshit. I think we're all human, right? And we're all, like equal and different and beautiful in our own ways. And whenever I see anyone that's like, I don't care if they're rich or poor, I just want to hang if you have good vibes. That's like a big thing for me. I don't think we're defined by how much money we have or how much income we make or our titles or what the fuck. I don't know. Even like your beauty, it doesn't matter if you're beautiful or not. It's like what matters is in your soul, I think. Bye, TC. Oh, you're leaving now? All right, have a good day. What is TC? Why is you? I think like everything you said, I have no idea. What is TC? It says take care. Okay, cool. Take care. Have fun. Have a good day. Thanks for coming on. Tell me what you are next time. That'd be fun. I want to know. Let's see. As you say, says, how many countries have you visited till now? Thanks for asking. Oh, as you say, what are you? I don't know. Are you into pop culture? Are you a Sigma? I don't know. I have been countries. God, countries are tough. I'm not good geography-wise. I'm sorry, Bryant. I will read your shit eventually, I swear. I'm just one question at a time. I've been to Europe. Let's see, where in Europe? You know what? I don't think it counts because just because I went there, I only stayed for a little bit because I did one of those cruises. I do a lot of these cruises where you see a little bit of the world and for like the day, and then you move on to the next country and move on to the next country, or you move on to the next city. So I've never felt like I was engulfed in the culture, and I actually, like, if I were to travel alone, I was doing this with my in-laws and my husband, so it was free. You know, if it's free, then I'll go. But like, I criticized the way they traveled. I felt like all they wanted to do was get on a bus, drive to the next thing, take the picture so they could show their friends eventually, and then like go back on the bus and like go on to the next thing, or the boat, whatever it was that we were doing. I've been to Russia, Sweden, Finland. See, the Nordic, this was a Nordic cruise. I can't remember. Estonia? I think Estonia. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, Copenhagen. I think that's Denmark. Yes. And then I've been to Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam. Is that all the Asian areas? I've never been to Africa. I always wanted to travel. I want to go Egypt. That's so cool. Or I don't know. I would want to travel in Africa. I've never been to South America. Oh wait, no. I've been to Puerto Rico. Yes. And I've been all over America and Canada. I haven't been to Vancouver, even though I'm on the west side. I've been to Toronto 3 times, and I've been to Quebec City. That's why me and Blue get along pretty well, because we can talk about his culture, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I've traveled a lot, but I'm old, remember? As you say, you got plenty of time to travel. At 19, I don't think I went anywhere. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. You got plenty of time. Plus, in Europe too. I've been to the south of France. I've been to Monaco. I've been to Spain. I want to go. There's more I would like to explore, but right now I have a daughter, and right now it's really fun to explore my backyard. I feel like really big on. I thought it was great. It is kind of sexy that you go across the world and you travel all the around the world. It's sexy. But there's something beautiful about your backyard. Like, I go to Palm Springs a lot. I go to San Diego. I go to, like, Newport Beach. And, like, it's just nice to see your own neighborhood from a different perspective. Just saying, as you say, you live in Ohio, so you should try looking around in the spots if you're a poor college student. I don't know, maybe you have money. But, like, if you are, then, like, it's really fun to just try things in the area. Especially you live, like, around different states. Maybe you could go different states. That's what I'm saying. As you say, what do you think? Do you travel a lot? It was a big thing for me and my husband when we were younger, but now it's not our like priority. I used to drink a ton too. I don't think you drink, right? As you say, yeah. Brian drinks a lot though. Okay, Brian says it's a sunny day. It was raining yesterday. Even though I like the rain, it's nice to have a sunny day. I like that. You know what I always say about weather? I feel like lots of people complain. Oh, it's raining. Southern California. Everyone likes to complain about the rain. I'm like, why do we have to complain about the rain? It's going to rain no matter what. I feel like if it's going to rain no matter what, you might as well enjoy it. Accept that it's going to rain and enjoy it. Sometimes there's something beautiful about the thing you're complaining about. That's all I'm saying. That happens to me a lot, actually. So if I complain, remind me to enjoy the rain. I love to complain, though, so just let me do me. 3 to 4 times a month is not a lot of drinking. Boy, you drink that's an alcoholic. I'm going to look it up. Bryant is an alcoholic, and he just doesn't want to admit it. And let me see. Is this an alcoholic? Damn it! It says no. ChatGPT says not typically considered alcoholic by itself, especially if it's a few drinks in social settings and not heavy binges. Fuck. Fine. You're not an alcoholic, but he does like his liquor. As you say, tell me, do you travel? I don't know. I would like to hear about your experience. How about you, Bryant? Do you travel? And then I don't know how to do this. It's fine. It doesn't matter. As you say, has said not really. So you live in Ohio. Okay, let's see. Where can you travel around Ohio? Ohio, surprisingly, is packed with places to explore. Whether you're after small town charm, city life, or nature. That's pretty cool. Guess who's back? Gabe. Hi, Horny. Welcome back. What? Why did you leave for a little bit? Where'd you go then? Cleveland. Columbus is supposed to be nice. Cincinnati. Let's see. Nature-wise, you can go to the Hooking Hills State Park. Or there's a national park there. It's called Cuyahoga Valley. I don't know. Lake Erie Islands. That's cool. That sounds cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yes, I've recently heard about gooning. That's kind of a thing. All right. Enjoy your life. See, Horny is actually horny. See, your last name is enjoy your life. I told you that he did his homework, I guess. I don't know. Actually, Do you come when you goon? I don't know. Whatever. Brian says, I do like to travel. I've driven the entire East Coast by myself, and I've been to London once. That's nice. How was the drive? I feel like, what did you like better? Did you like exploring London, or did you like the drive up the East Coast? You know what's one of my biggest things? I feel like it's a very spiritual thing. It is, there's this thing, I think you go for a walk for 40 days or something, and you're supposed to be quiet the whole time. You're not supposed to talk, which is a great thing. I bet you guys don't think I can't shut up, which is fair. I can't shut up. Anyways, I like that idea. I want to go on this walk with my daughter, 40 days, where we don't say a single thing. I just feel like it would be very meditative, mindful, like spiritual. It sounds like an awesome thing to try. Anyways, I like the drive more. I didn't feel rushed. That's fair. I feel like when you go to a different city, you feel like you have to maximize your time there all the time. You have to see everything before you leave for whatever. But then you're exhausted after, and you're not enjoying yourself. Or like, I don't know. Next time I travel, I feel like my perspective is going to be different. I'm not going to be like choosing to do everything. I want to be careful about what I choose. Quality over quantity. Yes, I want to be immersed into the culture. Yes, I think that'd be cool. Driving sounds fun because it seems like you can do, you're not stressed out. It's kind of nice, like, and quiet, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Gabe says, I've been a user once. Oh, you've been to the USSR once. Hey, me too. I was in... Where did I go? I think I went to St. Petersburg. Did you go to St. Petersburg? I want to go to Moscow. I think it's so beautiful there. Those buildings with the swirly tops and they're colorful. It just looks so damn cute. I really want to go there. One of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen, I was like shockingly beautiful, was in Spain. It's really grotesque looking. It was like a church. Can't remember. Famous. Let me see. Architecture. Yes. Sagrada Familia? I don't know. It was so beautiful. You guys should really see it. It was breathtaking. I like, yeah, it's stunning. You guys should, if you ever go to Spain, that would be the thing I tell you to go to. Spain where? The main place in Spain? I don't know. Main city in Spain. I don't remember. No, not Madrid. I was in... Thanks for asking, because I don't remember. Oh, Barcelona. I was in Barcelona. Yes. Yes, there you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gabe, tell me, where in the USSR? It was so hard to get in because you're American, and they think you're a spy, and then you, like, there's just so much to do for customs. It's fucking crazy. I was like, damn, they really, like, they don't like us here. If you go to China, it's the same thing. Did you know that they will look up your Twitter account and stuff, and then if you're anti-China, then they will like keep you there, and like TSA will keep you and harass you a little bit. It's crazy. I had no idea. Bryant says, I started in Maine and ended up in Port St. Lucie, Florida. That's cool. Why did you decide to do it? Because you did it by yourself. And did you meet a lot of cool people there? Let's see. I'm a boy and I'm a lesbian. What do you say? I don't get it. Yes, I don't get it. If you explain yourself, then that's great. If you don't, then I'm just going to move on. If you were going to travel somewhere, where would you guys go? Or both, anyone, throw out, like, what is, like, one of those bucket list things that you want to travel to? Let's see, where do I want to go next? If I could, I want to go to Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. I think everyone tells me it's spectacular and it's gorgeous and you should go and it's like amazing and it looks nice. I want to go to Hawaii. I think I would also scuba dive there. I think I'd be better at it this time around. I feel like it's redemption time. I'm not good. I was never a good scuba diver. I used to be very anxious. So like I would use up all of my like tank of oxygen. Like so anxious, and also I wasn't like healthy, so like my body needed more oxygen, I guess, and I was very slow. This time around, I feel like I would be average. I hope so. That's my goal. Bryant says, I want to go to Mexico City. Why Mexico City? I mean, it's all right. Is it the pyramids? I don't know. It's not my favorite thing. You know what? I'd rather go to, what is that? Mount something. It's in South America. I can't remember which one, but it's like a mountain thing, whatever. But I also don't want to go there because I heard that there's a lot of people who travel Mount Picchu, something Picchu. I don't know. Machu Picchu? I think so. I don't know. They say that there's a lot of traffic going up there, and I don't want to do that. I just wanted to climb a mountain. I really like mountains. I like going up hills. Today, like, my kid lives, elementary school is up a hill. I was running up. I do not run down a hill. It's bad for your knees. I'm really big on knee stuff. I think one day I'm going to need knee surgery. I hope by the time I need it, they'll advance the knee surgery situation, because I heard it's 50-50, and then, like, sometimes you're worse off with the surgery. I digress. Anyways, I ran up the hill because I love, like, hills and running. It's fun. Anyways, Brian says, you already know about the Asian countries I want to visit, but Mexico City would be on the bucket list. Why though? Tell me what's appealing there for you. Do I know about those Asian countries you want to visit? I don't remember. I don't recall. Sorry. I'm going to be honest. I'm sure I listened to you at the time, and we have a lot of information transfer, and so it's not in my brain. You can tell me about the Asian cities you want to travel to, or countries. I want to travel to a lot of Asian places. Let's see. As you say, says Switzerland. Okay. Whoa. You want to go all these places. Wales. Okay. Scotland, Austria, Brazil, Australia, Cuba, okay, Iceland, Spain, France. Wow, that's a lot of places. You can totally go. So then, I think when I went to south of France, and my Spain trip, I think I only spent, maybe now it's a lot more expensive because, you know, inflation, whatever. But I think I only spent $1,500 for a week or a week, maybe 8 days. I think it was pretty affordable. So what would I recommend? You can go on the off season. There's a lot of deals online. And you're in school, so maybe you can go on one of those foreign exchange programs. They're fun. I heard my friends have done it and they loved it. Gabe's thumbs up. Gabe, tell me, do you have any places you want to go to? Brian says the culture would be cool. I want to go for the Day of the Dead festival. Oh, I want to see this. That sounds awesome, actually. It's kind of like Mardi Gras. Has anyone been to Mardi Gras? I want to go. I mean, I don't want to, like, flash anyone, but I do want to go. Prague sounds good. Oh, you know where I always want to go? In Eastern Europe. Budapest? Budapest sounds good. It sounds beautiful. Oh, you know where I want to go? So many places. Istanbul. Istanbul has so much culture. When I was at college, it was one of the biggest things in history. Everything happened at Istanbul, and I really want to go. Oh, Morocco, right? Morocco is supposed to be very beautiful. They have lots of textures. I want to buy a bunch of crap there. I don't like mint tea. It looks cool. Their culture look cool. Prague looks cool. Turkey, huh? I don't know if that's Turkey. Is that... What's Turkey? Prague? Prague is in... Not in Turkey. Czech Republic? I don't know this. It looks beautiful. We should all go, guys, and try at those hostels. My friend was at a hostel, and he said he met a bunch of bitches. If you guys want to, like, find women traveling, they might bang you. I know it's not a guarantee, I can't tell you that, but, like, you really socialize with them. Like, you go by yourself or you go with your friends, and then because you're in a hostel, like, you're sharing a bunch of stuff, so then you meet people, and then sometimes you go along with them, being like, oh, I'm gonna go this place, oh, I'm gonna go too, let's go together. Like, it happens a lot. If you guys, I heard my friend just did it, and it sounded like an awesome experience. I told him that I might do that with him. Actually, I'm gonna ask him if he wants to do it. That'd be so fun. Traveling, hostels. I miss my friend. I don't see him very often. He's in SF. Okay, and then get STDs instead. You wouldn't get them instead. You get them with the banging of the women. Not instead. Together. I don't know. Just put a wrapper on it. Is that such a big deal? And also, maybe it's not about banging the woman. Maybe it's about flirting with the woman and enjoying your time with a woman that you find attractive, that finds you attractive. Maybe you don't have to bang her if you don't want to. I mean, you could also wrap it before you tap it. I don't know. Like, there's plenty of options. It's cool to meet new people, I think. I think it's not only are you having an adventure in a different country, you're having an adventure with different people, new people. And I think that's kind of a cool thing. Even if they're annoying people, later you can talk about them to other people. Oh, thank you for the follow. It's 655. I'll call you 655. Thank you. Yes. Sometimes it's like, even if those people suck, like that, there's this one specific person that you think is super annoying or whatever, really shallow, who cares what the reason is? You can always talk shit about her or him when you go back, so you make a connection, you know? I don't know. It's always a win-win, I feel, if you explore and want to socialize with new people. I think it's fun. You don't have to get the STDs, okay? It just seems like an exciting thing. He followed and just left. Oh, bummer. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. How do you know he left? Look, my Streamlabs says there's 0 viewers. So I don't even know who's on here when I'm like chatting. I have no idea. How do you do that? I'm so old. As you say, you're going to teach me. Like, I was telling Bryant that I'm going to get some glasses. So then, like, when I'm looking at my computer and like talking to you youngin' people, I'll be like, you know, I look older. Anyways, so exciting. I love traveling. I hope you guys go. I'll live vicariously through you. I'm trying to. We can see the viewers. There are people here. Okay? But how do you know he left? That specific person left? Is it on Twitch? Let's see. How do you know he left? I just see that he followed me. This is very confusing. I don't know how he knew. When I want to tag people in the chat, I use @ and if they are visible, I will know he's watching live. You're so smart, as you say. Let me see. @ I see that. I see, okay. Oh. Well, maybe he followed, though, because he thought it was good, and maybe he'll come back. Who knows? It doesn't matter. You know what? I'm not... What's it called? No one owes me their time. I like that saying, because I always feel guilty. On Discord, I always feel like I have to respond. I have to check it. I worry that you guys are waiting and worry, like, it's just my neuroses. But then I tell people all the time, because then sometimes someone comes up to me on Discord and says like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't chat all day, or I wasn't here today. And I always tell them, you don't owe me your time. You don't. You owe yourself your time. You know, that's your own time. You never have to feel guilty about, I wish I could tell myself that. You never have to feel guilty about your time. So yeah, maybe he followed me. That's great. I'm awesome. I don't care. Even if he unfollowed me, you know, he doesn't owe me a follow. He doesn't owe me his time. So I'm like, it's cool. I just want him to be happy. All right. Sorry. Moving on. What else do I want to say? I wish I could feel less guilty about, like, I just assume everyone feels bad, and I assume I have to help them. It's always it's a terrible assumption. Anyways, moving on. What else do you guys do? I want to travel now. I'm thinking of going Hawaii with my husband. Have you guys been? Do they wear slutty bikinis there? This is always something I ask because, like, back before I had Rory, they had those bikinis with the butt, always showing the butt. They didn't have a lot of those bikinis that cover up. Anyways, I have two of those, like two different kinds of bikinis or swimwear. It's like the mom kind of figure one where it's like everything's covered, and then the other one where it's like booties everywhere. And I never know what I should bring or what I should wear because depends on the situation, right? So if there's a bunch of people at the beach with their booty out, then I feel like what a waste of time if I wear my cover up bikini. Anyways, you guys know Hawaii, if it's stingy or if it's like slutty, I don't know. In Vegas, it's super slutty. Gabe, it thumbs up me. I thumbs up you back. See, you guys don't have to worry about this booty or no booty situation. You know? It's nice to be a guy, I feel. It's like you don't have to think too much about what you wear. Yes. Or what you weigh. Yes. I don't know. I'm reading my thing. What sucks, honestly? Hawaii sucks? Or not being able to have, like, different options for fashion. Or being a guy. What sucks? What do you mean for real? See, the young people are in the know. I bet Brian doesn't understand either. Oh, being a guy sucks. Tell me more. I'm saying, okay, I will never compare pains. I would say that we all have different pain. Yes. Like, it sucks being a woman too. I also like to, yes, I knew Brent would be confused. I also like to think that when you're in pain, sometimes we always compare pain. And that's not healthy because it disconnects everyone. It makes you feel like you're minimizing my pain if you're trying to say my pain's way worse than your pain. That's not okay. Or that's not what you should do. Instead, you should say, hey, we're both in pain. Let's connect over it. Let's be like, man, it sucks that you're in pain. I see you. I'm in pain too. Misery loves company. Let's be together. You know, that's how I would think of in pain. Because I feel like I'm a woman and I'm going to tell you about my pain. And you're a man and you're going to tell me about your pain. But I would never say that your pain is worse or better than my pain, or higher or lower, or whatever, bigger or smaller, whatever, you know? It's none of those things. Same with my pain. I would never say any of that about my pain. It's just different. Okay. Yes. I've said this before. I want to say again. Viktor Frankl, the guy who made A Search for Meaning, which is a book about his time in a concentration camp. He's a Jewish man. Jewish therapist. And he said that pain, even if it's a paper cut or even if you were in a concentration camp, fills the room like gas. So no matter how small your pain is, it always fills the room. So we all kind of have the same volume of pain, even if it's different. Okay, sorry. Gabe says, I just mean being a will be sucked. What? Bro, I was serious. Okay, as you say, tell me more about being a guy and why it's painful. And which book, Harper Voss? A Search for Meaning? I'll send it to you guys. Viktor Frankl. It's a really decent book. It's sad though. You'll be sad. Actually, it made me feel better. A Search for Meaning. It made me feel better because... Why did it make me feel better? I was in a lot of pain when I was listening to the book, and somehow comparing his pain to the pain I was in made me feel a lot better because I felt like grateful for the pain I had. Like I wouldn't want to trade places with him, you know? And I like that. So sometimes it was nice to listen to the horrible things that he's been through because it made me think, at least, like, I might be tired of shit. I might be drawn out. I might be thin, like, spread thin. I might be tired of caregiving sometimes. But at least my kid's happy and healthy. At least I'm happy and healthy. You know, like, at least I have my freedom. There was a lot of things like that it was kind of healthy. Kind of toxically healthy. So you felt the pain in his DIH. What's DIH? You know, I say that I don't compare pains, but in a way I do, but mostly advantageously. I would say that if someone's in a lot of pain, sometimes it makes me really grateful for the life I have and the pain I have. So sometimes I do it like that, but I usually don't say it to them. It's like something I think about or feel on my own end, because that doesn't seem nice to be like, ooh, I don't want to be you. I'm so grateful to be me. Like, that sounds fucked up. But in my head, you know, it's all good. It's bad. Don't search it. Oh my God, Gabe, are you just a troll? Because and also I don't. Let's see. I don't search on Google anyways, so there you go. You can't do anything to me because ChatGPT will never. He always filters out fucked up stuff because he won't let you tell him fucked up stuff. Yes, I don't know why I'm saying that. Actually, I do know why, but I'm not going to tell you guys because it's too much. Yes. Oh, wait, as you say, do you want to talk about why it's hard to be a guy? I'd like to hear your opinion about it. It'd be fun. We can have a little topic about how society makes it really rough. Oh, okay. DIH means penis. Huh, how? What is that? Let me see. Does ChatGPT say the same thing? It does. No, it does not. I don't know. No, I would rather leave it. Okay, that's fine. We can talk about some other stuff. Thanks for answering, as you say. You're the best. I hope you're doing well. I don't know why. It's nice to get to know you. You're a cool guy. Ooh. I was gonna talk about this. I think I was gonna talk about this. I think I already talked about it, though. It was about betrayal. If you guys have a girlfriend or dating, like, what do you think is betrayal? It's so complicated. Oh, society hits us doesn't mean we can't hit back. Are you talking about being a man? I don't know. That's very vague, Bryant. Betrayal. You guys date, right? You guys say it's complicated being a Zenio. You say, like when you're dating, you guys just bang and then you, like, move on, or you guys are just friends again. It's very complicated. Or, like, you get into situationships, but you guys don't talk about what's right and what's okay to do. What's your boundaries, you know? Like is it okay to talk to another person while you're in this situationship? Because you're not exclusive. Is it okay to bang another person? Do you tell them about it? You shouldn't disclose it, right? Because of STDs and whatever. Or, like, where's the line with the situationship? Is it okay to flirt with other women, but it's not okay to date them? Like, I don't know. And then there's so many other things. Like, is it okay to watch porn for, like, if you're in a relationship? Is it okay to watch porn? We're just talking about betrayal, because a lot of people will feel betrayed by specific things, but no one actually talks about those things or knows what they'll be feeling betrayed about, because there's so many things. It's not just cheating. It's not just putting a dick in a vagina or in a hole anymore. It's like, is webcam girls cheating? Is happy endings cheating? Is, like, there's just so many different things on the internet. Is OnlyFans cheating? Like, I don't know. I just say that because I want to say that if you're in a relationship, you're going to get in a relationship, everyone should talk about, like, communication. Like, what is okay? Now I'm thinking about my own situation. We should all talk about what's okay, be honest, and like just talk things out. I feel like communication is everything. Anyways, facts. What do you mean facts? Yes, being a man, it means keep your chin up. It doesn't mean we can't hit back. Penis is personal. What? Oh, pain is personal. Sorry. There's a lot of what's it called? Astrophies? I don't know what that's called. Whatever. What do you mean? Tell me more about being a man, Bryant. Why is it tough? Why does society hit you, and how does it hit you? And how do you hit back? What do you mean by that? Are you being toxic? Are you toxically hitting back? Is it like eye for an eye? Like, or are you just saying, like, you make it work? I don't get it. Because then you also say you keep your chin up. I don't get it. I don't know. Sexism. Are you saying that women are shitting on men these days, and that's tough? That's fair. Sometimes I feel like there are some, like, women that do really shit on men. I can't say I was never that woman. You guys do you guys shit on women? Tell me the truth. Do you guys ever get along and be like, God, women, like, tell me the truth? I feel like if we're all being honest, we all have said stuff like that before. You know, if we're all being honest. Even men are shitting on men. Ooh, tell me more. Do they, why? Are they doing it because they want to feel like the most powerful man, the alpha male? Are they being, like, annoying because they're kind of like a bully and, like, trying to put you down so that they can be uplifted? Is that a thing? I feel like women also shit on women, if that helps. You touched on it earlier about how men are shamed and judged. I'm not talking about women, but more about what is expected of men. To be tough no matter what, so the world will try to beat you down and make you feel like nothing, but you don't have to accept it and keep moving forward. Damn, Bryant. That was amazing. I love that. That was very positive. I love that. Let's see. You're right. I feel like society expects you guys to be a lot of things. Be tough all the time. Not show your emotions. Have a good job. Not cry. Get a lot of pootie tang. You know what I mean? Like, they just always expect so much from you. I would also say that they expect a lot from women too. I think society's the toxic thing, not the women or the men. It is society. Because when you look at it from any angle, like, if you're a woman, you also have to get a job. You have to be thin. You have to be pretty. Everyone has their own shitty expectations. And or like, even being straight, right? We all have to be straight or like be, what's it called? Even our pronouns have to align with who we were born, what gender we were born with. It's like, there's always going to be a lot of stuff. And at this point, we can criticize society all day long. We can. And I do it all day long. I do it all day long. So I'm not saying you shouldn't. We should be critical of society, but also at some point you have to be like, okay, do I listen to the opinions of society, or do I like walk to my own beat? I don't know what Brian said. Something about a drum. I don't remember. Beat to my own drum. I don't fucking know. But like, be your own person. Not be defined by all these like things they want to put you in the box for, you know? Like, I don't technically have a job, but I feel very confident I make zero income. Well, that's not fair. I don't know what I'm making because I don't know how to look at my KDP bullshit, whatever. I'll figure it out eventually. But anyways, I still don't make a lot of money, and I don't define myself by that. Like, people can always have opinions. Society can always have opinions about what you do, but like, if you are happy with who you are, then who the fuck cares what society thinks? You know what I mean? Like, we always we want to be defined by success, by beauty, by like chasing this thing. But what we really need is internal. I mean, this is like so kumbaya and something like every like self-help guru bullshit says, and it's true though. If you can love oh shit, there goes my water. If you can love yourself, then it doesn't really matter if society tells you like you have to be this, you have to be that. Oh my god, this whole time I left my mic over there. You know what? I've had a day. I told you I was tired. I don't care. It's life. You guys heard me just fine, though. Oh, it's so funny. March to the beat of your own drum. That's a lot to say or remember, but basically what he's saying, like, yes, you could give the power to society, you know, if society says, I'm not worthy because I don't make any money, whatever, or I don't have a job because I'm a guy, right? A guy needs to always be a man, whatever. But you don't have to listen to that. It's just a thought. It's just a belief. It doesn't have to be your belief. Anyways, I would also say, well, this is what I do because I'm super organized about stuff like this. To unlearn beliefs, toxic beliefs, I journal every day, and I have these templates. It's on day one. It's an app, a journaling app. And you can make your own templates. And one of them, for me, when I became a stay-at-home mom and whatever, or a stay-at-home wife, and I didn't make any money, one of the things I asked myself is, how am I still valuable? Like, that's my problem. My problem is I believe society. How can I unlearn it? So then I ask myself, how am I still valuable? What am I doing today that's still valuable for my family? And now I just don't believe it anymore. It's stupid. Same thing. You guys could do the same thing. Say that you currently are looking for a job, but you're not like there yet. You're like unemployed, whatever. It's okay. It shouldn't be that shameful. We shouldn't be identified by what we do anyways. Anyways, you can ask yourself, like, how am I still valuable? How am I still lovable? Like, I know it's crazy and it's like silly and kind of kumbaya, but asking myself those things really helped me feel more confident in who I am and like not care what society thinks of what I do. Like, I'm happy with my day-to-day life. If I'm like controlled by society, then I have to do all this stuff on my day-to-day life that I don't want to do. You guys feel me? I'm sorry. I hope you guys feel me. Thank you. You know, like, everyone does all these things so that we can be accepted into society. But like, do you even like those things that you're doing? You know, like, people diet, you're starving yourself. People work out. Do you even like the exercise you're doing? You know, people like find jobs that they don't actually enjoy, but the title looks good so that the people they hang out with will be like, oh, I'm a doctor. You know what I mean? Like, I don't subscribe to that kind of belief. I think you only have one life and your day-to-day life is very important. I don't think it's like the title you have. I don't think it is the money you make. I don't think it's like defined by any of that bullshit or what you look like, your body looks like, whatever. I think it's more about how you feel in your day. Like, are you feeling good? Do you like, when I exercise, I have to like it. I have to, or else I'm not driven to do it. I wouldn't be this thin if I didn't like running, you know? Just, if you're internally motivated, you're more likely to be successful. You're more likely to get to the goal you want because you enjoy the process of doing the thing. Yes, sorry. That was good. I vibed with that. I don't know. I'm happy with that. I think that was good content. I'm going to spice it up, send it to all of my platforms. Okay, sorry. Bright says, for the record, I was saying well said to deep fried, not spunk. Given the lag, I wanted to make that clear. You're fine. I don't even know what sometimes you guys are all talking about. See, I'm telling you about the lag. It's like, I don't even know. What is spunk? Are you just saying I'm spunky? Because I know what that word means, but maybe it's different for youngins. I don't know. Yes, spirited. Yes, it does mean that. Yes. Oh, wait, spunk is come? Oh, man, come on. All right, you know what? You do that on your own time, horny. Wait, I thought spunk was, well, he was flexing. That doesn't look like cum. Looks like spunk, like what we would refer to as spunk. Thanks, you guys. That was really fun. Oh, shit. Is it time? I am going to leave in 1 minute or 2 minutes. I'm going to talk to my 87-year-old neighbor. She's cute. She just had her 7th grandchild. Oh, great-grandchild. Great-grandchild. Can you believe that? That's crazy. Oh, he did mean come. What is wrong with you, horny? You know, you were born with the right last name. You know, I don't know if it's, I wonder if it's the chicken or the egg. Did you become more perverted because of your last name? Or you were already perverted because you were in that family with that last name? The chicken or the egg, you know? He's a little crazy, for sure. I bet you anything his name isn't horny, and he actually is horny. He's just messing with us. What do you think, Gabe? Are you lying? Is that actually your last name? He was chill last week. Now he's very eccentric. I agree. He's very eccentric today. Whatever floats your boat, you know. As long as you're not bringing people down, you could. I think. I don't know. I haven't decided if it's okay for you to jizz everywhere. What do you mean? Is it your name? You have to write more than nah. All right, guys. It seems like a good place to stop. Seems like a good place to stop, you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. Sending you guys all love. I hope you guys think about like society and fuck society and like how you're still a valuable human being. I hope you do. Bye, Auntie. Thank you guys. I'm gonna say bye too. Bye. You're all so cute. Okay. See you next time. Peace.